Okay, hi, GG first player. Hope you're well. Yeah. Um, yeah, attempts and stuff. I guess I should probably just start recording and then. Oh, there's no first audio yet. Oops. Just hoping for a slightly better session than yesterday. How would I do that? That's a bit stupid, eh? But yeah, I did some warm up already, so just straight into attempts. So yeah. I wasn't playing too terribly for one pose, so fix the issue where there's some rooms I've got marked as what's it called? Positions where I just walk into them and out of them again. So I've just changed that ever so slightly. Hi Bartop, how are you? Good, yeah, glad to hear that. Outside did was for ads for those who saw on thing. I'm not sure of that. Did you get a Discord thing about it? If not, you probably don't have the role, because it did definitely ping a thing. Tragic. Oh, hi player. GG chat loading. Yeah, those people who didn't see the announcement, I decided to sack off mid rolls. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm just going to run a 3-minute ad at the start of stream. Oopsie daisy. Just to kill mid rolls for 3 rolls for the first hour, which I figure is a good in between. Since my streams normally aren't that long anyway. I personally prefer mid-rolls to POs, but people generally seem to prefer watching a few POs than having uninterrupted watching. So yeah. And if I stream for under an hour, then I get the best of both worlds. So it was always like that anyway. If I stream for just under an hour. Ooh, GG. Ooh, hi, Owen. I'll give you a shout out in a sec. How was stream? This would be Descent Golden One, FC. Thank you, good luck. Well, what were you doing? That's funny. Ooh, nice. Alright, give a shout out. Ooh. Ooh, a Mori PFP, who I think that was. Yeah. I need to lock and not be silly. I want a better session than yesterday. Yesterday was a truly terrible session. Well, not truly terrible, I got like 2 or 3 flower runs yesterday, but still not great. I was hoping at least one of them would make it to tranquil. Oh, bloody hell! Hi Ivory, thank you for the raid. Oh, silly me. Thank you for follow www, etc. How was stream? What were you doing? Ooh, thank you, Violet, for that then. I take it you're doing something GD then? Yeah, I figured as much. Very long journey to last level. Nice. Hope that went well, and thank you for the raid and welcome to everyone who came in with it. Oh, bloody hell. 15 hours straight on something that difficult is, yeah, it sounds exhausting. Yeah, good night, I take it, Ivo. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. Thank you. So thank you for the follow, Trika. Yeah, this is the first golden of a rather long map. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop being silly. Thank you for the follow, Saturn and Ivory. Yeah, I think this golden, which I'm doing FC as well, comes out to like 30 minutes, so. I'm also doing a long thing. Obviously not as hard though. But almost certainly not as hard if it was the top 30. It do be a lot of wounds. Most of them are quite easy though, it's just don't be stupid. Nice. What do you say that, Violet? It's GD platformer god. I wonder how hard Celeste stuff and hard GD platform stuff compares though, 'cause you'd think that'd be a better comparison than normal GD stuff. I passed the easy part of occurrence again. Funny not being an idiot. I take it delightful climb is somewhere near the top of platformer. Okay, top one for now. Yeah, I mean, in the same way that all the regular GG stuff is way harder than Celeste for the reason it is just a lot older, then one will be easier than Celeste for a bit, I imagine, even if it's got more of a difficulty base to go off. Because yeah, it's a lot younger. Hi Swans, how are you? Okay, don't be stupid. Okay, neat. Flag one. Bloody hell, how did I do that? I guess I just didn't damn it or something? I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how I did that. Oh well. I was hoping to get a pro one, but I guess not. I mean, it was my first run past, like, the evil berry above flag 7. It was never gonna go anywhere. So those are so much higher than they should be at this point. I'm doing pretty well considering literally everything is invisible right now. So debugged. Right. Oh, didn't extend. And yeah, Gordons are pretty stressful. But like I said, because it's so early on in the session, I was way more stressed than I should have been. So that's not particularly far. Thank you for popping by. Ooh, RP headphones. Yeah, I think my main goal for today is just to get a run that gets back to tranquil. Because, like, I should be way more consistent getting an eye. What was that? Mustache? I should be way more consistent at getting an eye. What am I doing? Oh. How I've done that? Managed that day twice in a row. I thought practice went alright as well, but maybe today's not the day once again. Violet, thank you for directing the raid here. Thank you for the good luck. That was a bit close, but oh well. Just about. Oh, that was a bit close. I'd say it would be tier 18 or tier 19 probably. And what's the closest we have to compare that to? Or why did I do with the beehole? I don't know. LXVI is tier 18 and like top of tier 18 and it's 11 rooms. I guess one of them is +2, but most of the rest of the start ones don't touch upon that. Oh yeah, the Rotification. Tier 19 then. Rotification is like 4th hardest or 5th hardest right now. So damn it, another flag on death. Yeah, because in LXVI is one room more and like almost half the rooms of red GM. Or yellow GM. Or one room's GM. Yeah, they went to sleep after a 15-hour stream, which seems reasonable. So thank you for the follow. Hi Ethan, how are you? Good, yeah. It's going alright. Had a couple silly deaths right at the end of this checkpoint, but should I get a blower on soon? Hopefully. The hunts isn't that hard after all. I mean, it is a bit of a gatekeeper, or well, the gatekeeper of this. That's a bit scary. The gatekeeper of this Scotland, but it's not that bad. It has to be though, I think Recurrence is the checkpoint that lends itself the worst to getting consistent. I guess it's good that it's the right first one. Not really sure. For this golden Hatar's violent, she just left. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe grind time's a decent comparison. I'd say this is something the difficulty on average takes people about 100 hours. So something that compares well to that. But even then, that's very dependent on how good you are at the game. Well, 100 hours for the first time you do something, so 100 hours for a new hardest. But yeah, GD doesn't really have anything that compares well to a half an hour Deathless thing. But even GD platformers, Deathless are quite a lot shorter, I believe. Nice moustache. I'm not sure if they have Goldens, but I'm doing Deathless because I know one of Violet Gito's that is hardest platformer things like the top 2 Deathless or whatever. Gordon's is just doing the entire map or just a segment is defined just completely Deathless. So it's normally in Celeste you just get infinite tries per room. Yeah. I mean, all GD things like very short compared to the really long Celeste Goldens. In like a few minutes normally, I think. All that Celeste and GD are compared for being 2 games with very difficult things. They're not actually very comparable at all. Ooh, yeah. Imagine having fun. Very rude, honestly. Kinda. We don't have something like the top demon list where it's explicitly stuff ranked, but if you give me a sec to just send, there's a list for like the hardest like maps just to clear, and then a list for the hardest things to golden. Which I'll grab the links up to now. Oh yeah, that's the hard list shit. Okay, where do I put my Celeste tab? So hi Val? I didn't get raided by Laura though. I got raided by a Colin D person called Ivory. Anyway, now that I've paused for ages, this is going to be a PB run, I think, so I have to just have this massive pause in the run. That's just how it goes, you know? Yeah, how are you about? It's annoying when that happens. Why did I do that? I should have just gone back to the right. I knew I was way too far away from that. Oh well. I was so distracted that run anyway. I think I should actually try to get a decent run now. I've warmed up alright, I think. It's kind of hard just to like explicitly attempt to lock in and get a good run. Yeah, that's probably the best comparison for GD, yeah. I think there is a list that Creeps maintains. That's the quote-unquote top 150 Goldens for... It's just not exactly in a very objective order. It's just purely just Goldeners' opinions who haven't done any of the other stuff, so it's just wherever they thought it probably placed. It's a very unofficial list, that one. Coding is impossible, it's true. What's your hardest again, Val? There's so many hard Goldens now. $70? Ah, okay. Yeah, I've no clue why. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to place this on Creep's list at some point. Once I get this. No clue I'll place it. I'll find a tier 14 probably. It's probably because of there's number 15 being more significant than 14. Or because what's it called? Okay, that was stupid. Or because the colours in the top golden list. Grouping seems like it lends 14 close to 13 then 15. there. But anyway, we almost shoot stupid McCunt's deaths full entry soon, please. I want to have a session that's not dead like yesterday. I say dead, I did get like 3 pearls yesterday, but only one of them died like an actual death, you know? I was currently going as I'm being jailed in the first 20-ish rooms of the Golden. Actually 20 on the dot I think it is that the count says. I don't know funny how quickly I've progressed from spending 12 hours to like 14 hours I think it was, just like that. Get the current Stephos once to pacifying, not getting a death was within the first 35-ish minutes of attempts. It's bad, and me being stupid. But that was a bit last second, but oh well. Actually got the full buffer for once up on that. Why did I do that? That was such a big tap right for some reason. Alright, I guess we just go to that room and just try to maybe figure out a better way to do it, I don't know. I'll try just doing that for a bit, I don't know. Getting close to 16 hours silvers. Well, post technically, because there's some segments before doing the final silver, but still. 16 non-silver hours almost. Stupid me. Oopsie daisy. Investigate's just going that top part, maybe. That might be faster. What's the problem, Swans? Hi, chicken. I'm gonna quickly just open a window because it's boiling in here. Be right back in a sec. I'm back, and hopefully the not boiling to death buff will give me the glow lens, right? Damn it. I accidentally just didn't jump whatsoever. Well done, mate. bit stupid, I think. I need to take this session actually get somewhere because it's not looking so good right now. I did get a couple. Like 1 month. Maybe I can get a couple more and get to Blur once or twice, and then if I get to Blur once or twice I should be able to get to Tranquil at least once. Komi, thank you for the good luck. How are you? GG room 1 of XVI. Was you doing a house full close open player? Oh wait, it's the other thing, isn't it? Bounce over. Oops, completely forgot. Yeah, I figured it would be somewhere in determination where stuff would start being more impossible. And there's still what's it called? Halls and innovation as well. Did I just not full jump? Yeah, halls and innovation I imagine just gonna absolutely demolish you. So innovation can be done grabless, I guess. But I don't know if it can be done grabless and without neutrals. I thoroughly doubt it either. Yeah. Hopefully the bounce helper tree might be dying. So I'm surprised you haven't found more impossible rooms by now, to be honest. You've done like a third of the map in a bit. If you take what you've got here and instead try to figure out the... I tried to get a good min death. What's this then? Well, min death without spinner freezing maybe. Spinner freezing is not particularly interesting to work around. can I regain my skill and ability to play with cards, please? Thank you. This is just going terribly right now. Hi Shem. Thank you for popping by and thanks for the good luck. Quite stupid. Huh. The mist dash is actually insane today, honestly. Hold on, mate. Again? What the hell? Right. I'll try not to be stupid just for a few attempts at least. That way, the day I'm feeling most comfortable about passing plural. It's the day I can't get there apparently. About that. Nice. Easier and giving your player more functionality. And now you got that, you can move on to possibly easier features to add next. I can't believe you would incorrectly format your message. SMH. It's time to think that today's session is going utterly nowhere, which is really annoying. Oh, what's done? Is it just Rust being annoying? Oh, that's annoying. If you get to like hodgepodge solution of extend the end and then just make it so you can't drag it all the way to the actual end. Half the end is like invisible. You could try something like that to avoid the crash by a really hodgepodge solution. Oh, you mean like the sun slider? Could you hard code it in so if you drag it all the way to the end, it instead just acts as if you press the skip to the end button? Oh, that's wow. Hi Lee, thank you for the raid. How was your session? Did it have any more checkpoint 4 entries after the one double dash or not? I'm having even more of a nothing session than it's been so far. So hi Ref, thank you for the good luck. Another CP4 and CP3 fine, but from that pretty bad but it's fine. I mean, you got to what's it called? Double dash, which is always good. I've not left the first checkpoint yet today. Keep down to absolutely nothing in the currents. Just the air and stupidity. I'm not sure if today's going to get anything out of it whatsoever. Which is rough, because this is the day where I feel most confident I have so far in passing floral if I get around there. Yeah, fair enough. I'm still holding out for a tranquil run today, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Hi Olivia, thank you for the good luck. Bloody hell. It's insanely jail keeping. Oh, this is biggest gatekeeper of all time. But I still shouldn't be playing this badly, you know? Like, I got 3 floral runs yesterday on a bad session, so... yeah. That sums up how it's been going today. So I'll stick it out for a bit at least. It's not exactly the most consistent checkpoint in the world, this one isn't. So every single room is just rather diable. Yeah, these checkpoints are probably still less diable on average than the average prisoner room from what I've seen. Huh. I mean, every single input looks devious, but maybe they're all just better than they look. Or maybe you're just the goat, who knows. But what's the fix? If most Spotify music video is probably the best way around it, sadly. Yeah, I guess the prisoners just peak, you know? You didn't jump face first into spinner yet in this one? Hi Ban, how are you? Oh my god, that was not what I meant to do whatsoever. Okay, that was the worst I've ever done. I mean, how did I survive? Yeah, flag 4 and onwards in recurrence are very, very DBS. Bloody hell. Thank you, Ben. Right. That's an annoying death. But it's a somewhat common one as well. So why am I getting nervous and bloody flag 2 of recurrence? So over the last 2 days I've backtracked in terms of ability to play this checkpoint. I was probably half nervous just because I played flag 3 so terribly. Yeah, how are you doing, Ben? Thank you. So I like the new emotes, by the way. Very cute. Oh yeah, you should probably sleep then, Ben. I was thinking of just woken up, but no. Yeah. Morning. Is it going alright? I'm not playing very well right now, but the stream itself has been pretty chill. Night night Ben, hope you get good sleep. Hope you'll sleep until 7:30 tomorrow. I did that because I suddenly for some reason got the urge just to do an instant hyper, which would be dead. What the fuck, Barbara? Is that just an auto-created thing for some other reason, or for some weird process that backfired and just exported a number into a file instead of doing something with the number? What's the check? Okie dokie. My posture is checked. Where are the numbers from then? Oh. Oh, so you're somehow exporting all the timestamps from whatever song it is into a file. What are the timestamps of? Is it like where you drag the bar, or? Any clue why it decided to do this? Besides a bit of a janky bunny hop. I should figure out if there's any good way to do that top route. The soup is a bit scary and a bit slower than the top route would be. And why are those different amounts? How much are they different by? They're different by just like a couple of ticks or whatever. Or is it different by like an actual significant amount of time? A few hundred microseconds. Oh. I guess just it starts recording that number a very small amount of time into the start of the song. Or the process to record that ends just before the actual song ends. What is that? What the hell? I didn't get that berry. How did I do that? I just feel like I didn't get the berry. uh, uh, okay, you can go through that technically. But it's shockingly bad. Hi Amy, thank you for the head pat, how are you? Ooh, nice. I hope vacation was nice. Vacation was great. Yeah, glad to go. I've been pretty good. Though I've got more exams again next week, and then the 2 weeks afterwards. Okay, after that I'll be done at least. Okay, Ollie. I'll probably like raided you once and then you followed me based on that and then forgot. Stupid Twitch. Thank you. Bye. Right, mission, don't die stupidly. Go. Stream's going pretty well. I mean, I'm not playing well at all today, but the stream itself is going well. Very chill. this golden, which is a third of this map, takes half an hour, I think, for full clear. I'm not too sure since I'm the first one doing it with berries. It's a pretty long golden. Thank you for calling me cute. Anyway. Sadly, I don't have a Kaori cute command here. I do have an Amy cute command, of course. It's true, she is. Bloody hell. You both are KOA is the answer. Wanted to be down there. Good. Shush. Ignore that I'm not meant to have 2 dashes here. So nothing, absolutely nothing death to this room. It's a good piece of information to have. Yeah. Well, at least I got a tranquil. No, not tranquil plural one today. Not a tranquil one, sadly. Sure, I'm locked in enough now to get another one. Shush, I need to expose him like that. Just a lot of people ask where the command came from. So it comes something like the automatic command thing. Okay, I'm somehow boiling to death despite not even being that warm today. Well, I was a bit feverish last night, so it's probably that. I think we need to get the Amy Cute command over the Violet Cute. I think that's some outside now. Then it'll be more accurate. But you're looking a lot saying it doesn't make you less cute, sadly. Otherwise I'd be very not cute. That look all the time everywhere. Sorry about that, actually. I boxed my mic with my arm trying to wash some hair out my eyes. There's no right answer. It's a right answer, Amy, not the only one. Exactly. Amy just doesn't have a comeback since it's true. Mother moron. What the hell was that there? Staying diplomatically neutral here, I see, Kaori. Fair enough. Just can't pass that day today, I don't know why. That does create an obvious answer, KO, right? That's the correct answer. Damn it. Yay, GG fixing all of the issues. No, Amy, that's wrong. She's got a for you cuter, which she's obliged to. Yeah, there's no right option here, KO. Amy, no stabbing KO. Please. Oh, you won't get stabbed KO, it's all fine. Surely. It is, yeah. Violence is not the answer. Well, not in this case. Yeah, Kerry, I know you're like a murder kitty, you don't have to say that. Explicitly. Yeah, violence isn't the answer this time. I've now seen where you found out about me streaming KO. So hi again, Lee. I got one flow run that died stupidly, and the rest of the session is still a nothing session. If I take a break off of this like tomorrow and the day after or something, like good luck food and stuff. Yeah, die to like a stupid climb though. It's stupid. I keep dying to the room for some reason, even though it's really easy. Yeah, today is not going well. So I'll keep going for like another half hour or something. See if I can get a tranquil or at least another blower. I think I should be able to, but I mean, I could have got a few rooms further and died to the actually diable butterflower. Or died to the feather and tranquil. Alas, yeah, they do just die in stupid ways. Especially within any somewhat shortish amount of time after PB. Gotta get extra stupid deaths after that. Unless your name is Jack the Whack, of course. And you fluke multiple tier 12 plus goldens from the second checkpoint. Why did I hyper? I wonder what my PB right now would be if I was doing non-FC. Probably quite a lot higher because I've at least got biffers for my first tranquil entry because the tranquil skill. I don't know if I'd spent less time actually getting each of the silvers and stuff. And maybe I wouldn't have got as unlucky in the silvers, so it would be a lot less consistent at the later parts. Who knows? Either way, I'm not going to be doing on FC anytime soon for any of this, so here we are. What feature are you trying to implement this time, after? Oh, nice! You two getting rid of a hard-coded thing and fixing the progress bar. True. If you just hard-code every single possible outcome, then stuff can't go wrong. I swear I down dashed. What the hell? I'm so sure I down dashed. Today might not be the day to continue this session much further. Now you two are just speaking a foreign language at this point. That reminds me, I should probably actually try to start learning to code in Python a bit before I go to uni. Get a bit of a head start if I need to learn it there. Damn it. Nah, bathtubs, just to tell them every time they add a song it needs to be that exact file path and it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, bathtub, you should make sure it's on like a drive that's not the C drive or like a renamed drive. Just make it even better. Even more specific. Epic. Alright, if you have more than one drive, you're not allowed to use the. If you have less than 2 drives, I mean, you're not allowed to use the thing. Oh, I'm stumbling over words today. Damn it, that death. Good night. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Glad to hear this was fun to watch. I hope you sleep well. I've hit that twice, the 2 times I've tried it, somehow. So I think that's like a 2 or 3 pin. I think that's a bit ridiculous, but yeah. Surely it's just perfectly consistent. I'm going to end it here today. This is just going nowhere. I'm really annoyed that it went nowhere. Oh well. Make the head pat anyway. I'll probably not stream this tomorrow and just take a break. Come back Tuesday, Sunday. This has been, yeah, you know, not the best session in the world. Let's go raid Sham, sure. Yeah, it happens. At least I got A plural run, so it's not completely just recurrent deaths. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for like the 3 raids that happened today. Bye bye. See you around.